Hello. In this presentation, I will give you basic information about our new logo and slogan. The idea is to give you the necessary tools to address questions from the public. Let me begin with the background story. The old logo was fine. In fact, we could have continued using it, but we wanted a logo that would help us tell our story and also help us brand our one-stop centers more closely to our corporate image. We have been working in the development of the logo for some time now, and just recently we felt that we had something good enough to show to certain focus groups. And we got together with businesses and job seekers to get their opinion on what we had and make some final tweaking to the logo and the slogan. In total, we had 180 businesses participating and giving us feedback, and we had about 40 job seekers, which included, let me call them normal job seekers, as well as our ProNet group. The ProNet group was key in the process, as they a group of them spent over an hour with me discussing in detail the logo. Okay, without further ado, here is the slogan. It reads, "Creating opportunities for training and better jobs." The logic or the reasoning behind this particular wording is, well, first, creating opportunities. So far, our literature and the things that we say mentions solutions. If you think about it, we don't really offer solutions. We simply set the stage for businesses and job seekers to find that solution, that being an individual training account or an OJT, EWT. We set the stage. We create the opportunity for that solution to occur. As for training and better jobs, that's actually the essence of what we do. We're here, what we do here is training. And ultimately, this should lead to better jobs. Now here's the feedback that we received from our focus groups. We asked them to rate their level of agreement with a few statements, which included, the message is clear, the slogan is positive, it gives me an idea of what the company does, and last, I understand the message. 80% of the participants either agreed or strongly agreed with these statements. When we asked them to rate the slogan on a scale from 1 to 10, most participants scored it an 8. Okay, now let's move on to the logo. What you see here on the screen is the original logo that we presented to businesses. So what was the thought process behind this particular look? Time and again, I've heard our staff explain what we do in terms of working with two sides of the same coin. So I thought it would be relevant to explain the logo in those terms. Basically, two sides coming together and playing off our name that says Center for Business Excellence, and we're right in the center of the junction between two sides, one the workforce and the other side the businesses, kind of joining and coming together to one thing. And we asked them again a series of questions. We asked them to rate their level of agreement with statements such as, the logo is visually appealing and the logo looks clean and simple. Typically, 78% of the participants either agreed or strongly agreed with these statements. Then, on the scale from 1 to 10, most participants scored the logo an 8. We also gave the businesses the opportunity to give us feedback on the logo, kind of to tell us what they like best or what they would like to see changed. And here are the comments that we received from them. I basically took all the comments and grouped them lumped them into groups to see if there were recurrent themes, and there were. So the first one was, color change. The colors that you saw before were gray, and the thought behind it was, let's keep very subtle colors, not make it too funky. And they were requesting that we used more vibrant colors. Then the next opinion was less circles. You can see the two outside circles are not quite touching the ones in the middle. Several people mentioned specifically that if you removed those circles, we would have a better looking logo. Another recurring comment was using symbols to represent businesses and the workforce. Here's the deal, guys. I tried for the longest time, and in fact, I hired a professional graphic designer, an artist, to be able to depict the workforce and businesses, and all the things that we came up with were very tacky. Unfortunately, it is very difficult to create those symbols without making it look just basically terrible. We used tools to be able to assess what the public perceives to be a business, and I'm speaking symbolically, and the same thing for workforce. And in either case, in both cases, we just couldn't come up with something reasonable to work with. So that's the one place where I'm willing to bite the bullet on. And last, of course, add a tagline, which we have really with the slogan. So here it is. This is the outcome of taking the feedback for both the slogan and the logo that you see on the screen. We changed the grays to those three colors. And mind you, several people were very specific in saying that we should use specifically those colors. They wanted blue and yellow to form the green in the middle. The green had several connotations. It included money, of course, being green. It included the green movement, being a little more eco-friendly, the same way that they thought the green conveyed progress, moving forward. And we removed the outer circles, making the logo a little more compact and easier to place in any sort of advertising or document. Taking that into account, the whole thing about ease of use, we also considered what would happen with this logo if we were to use it on, say, a shirt or faxing it. So we created a black and white version, if you will, that can be both what you see now or the negative of it. And it's just a simplified black and white version. It still conveys the same idea as the other one. It's just a little bit more plain. In a shirt, you don't want that much color because it increases the cost, and it makes it a little more difficult to read at times. So we just wanted to make it simple. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. If you have any questions, don't call me, call Rick. No, I'm kidding. You can call anytime and ask. And the idea is to very soon roll out with new collateral material, and including business cards and so forth, to promote our company with this new logo and slogan. Thank you very much. Goodbye.